evening, and welcome to Creative Broadcasting, the station of unlimited possibilities. Presents Creating Your Seat at the Table with your host, Ashley Little, as she welcomes her guest to the table.
Welcome to Creating Your Seat at the Table. I am your host, Ashley Little. A little bit about myself. Corporate professional by day, entrepreneur by night, two-time best-selling author, host of Authors on the Rise, speaker, co-host of the Tammy Collins Marquee radio show, co-founder of Sweetheart Scholars nonprofit, owner and creator of Creative Broadcasting, co-founder and owner of Talk Radio and TV Network, LLP, vice president of sales and marketing for Melanie People magazine, sales and marketing for Swag Her magazine, and blogger and media for Black Women Hustle. Today we have a special guest. Her name is Dr. Travis. A little bit about her. Dr. Travis is an innovative visionary with distinctive qualities that include preserving to clarify the value and honor that teachers deserve. She finds joy in networking with every individual stakeholder to celebrate the service of community workers. Her sparkle certainly is bright enough to encourage adults and young people to pursue education and realize their dreams. She is employed on the Orange County Public Schools Parent Academy Administrative Leadership Team. The district initiative for this team is to develop events supporting student achievement through available services, resources, and workshop content. These opportunities are held at high schools and virtual events. A doctorate in organizational leadership was achieved by Dr. Travis in 2007. With a specialization in human resource development, Dr. Travis is the visionary, founder, and CEO of Celebrity Educator, Inc. The 10th anniversary of this nonprofit organization is occurring in the current 2019 year. A record of events includes professional development opportunities, such as the Empowerment Conference at the DoubleTree Hotel by Hilton at SeaWorld in 2013. This included the Apples and Diamonds Award Ceremony, an innovative event held at conference and resort venues. In 2017, Hispanic heritage was celebrated and combined with a STEM workshop at Universal Studios Orlando. Teachers learned about theme park engineering skills and academic field trips for students. Each year, families, friends, and community members nationally nominate individuals involved in education or community service. Written expressions of admiration and heroic stories are shared as each nominee is awarded. The Celebrity Educator Award ceremony includes a category of recognition to cancer survivors in educational roles. Throughout each year, Dr. Travis remains focused on innovative and creative event ideas, recruitment of partners, grant writing skills, and Celebrity Educators Inc. website updates, photography, video coverage of events, and attention to Facebook fan page followers. Building a stronger nation with education is an important central idea upon which the goals of the Celebrity Educator Inc. organization are established. Dr. Travis wears a variety of hats with distinction. As an event coordinator, young people and adults experience important service roles. Key speakers and workshop facilitators share information and expertise. The inspirational ways that Dr. Travis has encouraged people to pursue education and follow their dreams have been included in published magazines and web-based articles, international social media, and TV interview requests. In addition to an outstanding resume of achievement, her passion, faithfulness, and commitment to value the courage and accomplishments of others is highly noteworthy. Welcome, Dr. Travis.
Hello, welcome and good evening. Thank you for having me on tonight, Ms. Ashley.
Yes, it is an honor to interview you tonight. Your resume is pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so would you please tell us a little bit more about your entrepreneur journey, how it started, and where you are now, and all the great things that you have going on?
Okay, my entrepreneurship journey started, I would say, since I was in elementary school, believe it or not. I've always had the passion to actually influence people, get buy-in, to participate in different activities. One little cute scenario that happened back in my childhood is I wanted to be on a cheerleading squad, but My mom worked two jobs and attended college. I was a latchkey kid, so she really didn't have time to take me to an after school program. So I spent a lot of time with my cousins while she worked. So I wanted to be on a cheerleading squad. Um, couldn't stay after school, so I decided to start my own cheerleading squad in the community. We lived in a low social economic housing development in Orlando, Florida. So, there too, I was already somewhat at a disadvantage there, but I was not confined to that. And so I believe I was like, hey, let me start my own cheerleading squad. So what I did was I rounded up some girls in the neighborhood, told them that our colors are going to be pink and blue. And I told my mom, I was like, hey, mom, I started this cheerleading squad. I know you're working really hard to take care of us, but I want to do something fun right here in the neighborhood. And I said, can you take me to Toys R Us so I could buy some pom poms? And she's like, Tricia, where'd you get money to buy pom poms from? I said, oh, don't worry, mom. What I did was I got together some of my friends. I told them how much each person needs to put in and contribute to buy these pom poms. So here's the money. Can you take me to Toys R Us so I can buy our squad some pom poms? And she laughed with joy in her heart, and she's like my little entrepreneur. So the money that I raised and collected from my friends, I was able to buy pom poms. I taught the girls the cheers, and we went into Cluster 12, which was the last cluster of the neighborhood that I lived in, and we were cheering in the yard as if we were cheering for an actual football team. So that's where it really began. All throughout my years in school, for like middle school, high school, I was always doing something to raise money, to purchase something, to do a greater cause or something good for all of us. And even until this day, as an adult, I still do things where I'm having to raise money to make greater things happen and dreams come true, not only for myself, but for others as well. And so today, now we have something called Celebrity Educator. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about that because I see you have a couple of questions coming up about Celebrity Educator.
Yes, I do. So you started out at a young age for you, building a cheerleading squad, and it went from cheerleading squad to celebrity educators, a national nonprofit, which is pretty amazing. So would you please tell the listeners about this awesome nonprofit called Celebrity Educators and why you founded it? Why was it? What's your passion behind founding Celebrity Educators?
Okay. I started teaching my professional teaching career in 1997 in South Florida. And I've always had this passion to celebrate others. I would find myself um, getting donations for teachers to go see movies. Like, for instance, we had a music teacher. I felt like she was a really exceptional teacher, and I felt like more should be done for her. So what I did was I asked staff members if they wanted to contribute to a ticket, which was to see the movie called Music of the Heart. And staff members donated money, and I went and purchased the ticket, and I gave it to the music teacher with a nice little letter commending her on how well she was doing with the students. Um, Sometimes I would have visions about creating awards to give to teachers, any opportunity that came up where I had an opportunity to write a nomination for someone, for an educator, I would do it. I actually did it for my principal, and she ended up making it into top finalist for Principal of the Year in that school district. So I've always had a passion for honoring and celebrating others. And what actually inspired that even more is when I became Social Studies Teacher of the Year in Broward County for the district. It was such a wonderful feeling, and I'm like, wow, this is like so awesome. I really feel appreciated and even more valued at the time. And I said, we can't have every single teacher be teacher of the year for the district. So, how do we get all teachers to experience this greater sense and or feeling of value? And so over the years, I would start to do a lot of professional development. I had a friend of mine say, Tricia, hey, let's apply to be conference speakers or presenters at the multicultural conference in Jacksonville, Florida. And I was like, we're new teachers. Like, how many of the experienced teachers are really going to take us serious? And she said, I don't know, but she's like, I think you're really good at writing those abstracts, so you can get us in. Let's go for it. So we did. And once I wrote that abstract, we actually were accepted to be presenters, although we were novice teachers at that time. Our presentation was so phenomenal. They wrote a newspaper article on us as novice teachers having an exceptional presentation for experienced educators at a state conference. So I love that feeling too. And I was like, oh, I want to continue to do this. So I started to put together presentations where if individuals wanted to become school administrators, I would bring in guest speakers, and these speakers would help these aspiring administrators become future administrators. So I was beginning to develop a love for that and passion for it. And up until this day, I haven't stopped. So now I live in Orlando, Florida. The name has evolved into being called Celebrity Educator. I was able to get that incorporated. So now what I do is I actually honor and celebrate school and community educators on a national level with award recognition ceremonies and also with conferences. So it's my passion. It's my love.
That is pretty awesome, Dr. Travis. I commend you for reaching back and pulling forward to recognize our teachers, because teachers have a hard job. They have a hard job. And, being recognized is definitely, and showing that they're of value is so important. And I just want to congratulate you and commending you for creating that space to give them that space to show them that we do appreciate them.
Thank you.
So why should teachers stay in their profession?
Teachers should stay in their profession, for one, if they love what they are doing. It doesn't matter which profession you're in, there's always going to be some type of struggle, even if you're running your own business. Anytime you're dealing with people, you're going to have conflict. So what we have to do is we have to learn how to be able to overcome challenges anywhere we are. Teaching is the mother of all professions. So we're actually in a profession that is very prestigious. And we have to view it like that, even when times are challenging. What I do challenge all of us as educators to do while we're in it together is that we make a difference. If we don't like the way something is going at our school or on our job, then it is our responsibility to do something about it, to bring about a positive change. And one of the ways to be able to do that is to come on over and collaborate with Celebrity Educator Incorporation. That's a prime opportunity for us to hear what your concerns are, and then to develop a plan to be able to take back to your school administrators or colleagues and see if they would buy into change to make working conditions better or more fun. One thing that I do encourage educators to do as well is, I know that people say we're not in it for the income, we're in it for the outcome. Yes, that's absolutely correct. But I must say this, educators work extremely hard. They put in extra hours. It is stressful. We are not only dealing with challenges of students, but we're dealing with challenges of parents, pressures from the community, pressures from parents, and other pressures, even in our personal lives. So we as teachers have to be able to come up with a creative plan to let people know that we value ourselves as well. And yes, we do deserve to be paid more. We do deserve pay increases. So I inspire all educators out there who want to make a difference and make conditions better for all of us in education. get together with a group of people and set up a plan and execute that plan. Go to your community leaders and talk to them about ways that they can help us increase teachers' salaries. Sometimes people just need to really know, what do we really need? If we just sit back and we complain about the pay is not good, or I'm stressed out, or he's stressing me out, or a colleague stressing me out, but we're not a part of bringing solutions to the problem, then we really can't complain, and then you must leave the profession. Because if you're not going to be able to help bring about a positive change, being negative in the profession is not helping any of us. And remember, we are in it to win it for our students. So I just inspire educators to stay in the profession. Um, we're all capable of making a change and making conditions better, and we're qualified to do that. We can do it for others, and we most definitely can do it for ourselves.
Awesome. And so all of my educators that are listening, please reach out to Dr. Travis and collaborate with celebrity educators. If you would like to collaborate or work with her, can you please let them know your website where they can reach out to you, Dr. Travis, if they're interested in collaborating or connecting with you?
Yes, our website is www.celebrityeducator.com, or you can call the Celebrity Educator Hotline at 321 236 1928. If you text us, you get a quicker response back, but we do welcome text and or phone calls. Our email address is info@celebrityeducator.com.
Awesome. So what are some strategies you would give to teachers who are experiencing burnout?
Take time to put yourself first. If that means, you need to go and get your health checkups. A lot of times we as educators, we get so busy into the love of our job, putting our students first, putting our career first, that sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves and get ourselves, checked out. So make time to go get those healthy checkups. Also, do your spa day. Take time to go and get your nails done. If you like massages, get your massages scheduled. Get your hair appointments. So going, keep yourself looking good, because we are professionals. In addition to that, have fun outings. Go out with your family and or your friends and celebrate. Just celebrate life. Celebrate who you are as a professional educator, as a mother, as a daughter, as a wife, as a friend, as a community member, as a leader. Celebrate. Don't wait for anybody to bring a celebration to you. If you have to have a celebration all by yourself, then you do that. You go and you take yourself out to dinner or to lunch, and you treat yourself. It is our responsibility to take care of ourselves. That's not the world's responsibility to do that for us. When we begin to take care of ourselves, other people will see that we are taking care of ourselves, and they'll be more than willing to help push us to that next level. And they'll also gain a greater sense of respect for us. So people sometimes have to see you respecting and taking care of yourself first.
I love that. That's so important. Self-care is so important for all of us, educators and other professions as well. And self-care is very important. So, Dr. Travis, congratulations on your 10th anniversary for Celebrity Educator. Yes.
Yes.
Please tell us what you all have in store this year.
Okay, what we have in store this year is we're going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary at Rosen Hotel on International Drive in Orlando, Florida. I'd like to share with all of the listeners, when you actually find your passion along with your career, magical things can happen. I've always worked a full-time job since 1997. I incorporated Celebrity Educator in 2009. So ever since 2009, I have been working a full-time job, and I have been working my passion, which is Celebrity Educator. And I am looking forward to celebrating this 10-year anniversary. It wasn't easy. It was a lot of nights long nights, staying up late. Um, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I never wanted to jump out and leave the teaching profession for a celebrity educator. But I tell you this, if celebrity educator grows immensely, where we're able to continue providing conferences on a national level, on site and virtual, I will give my all to that. But in the meantime, I am able to manage both a full time job for a public school system and manage the nonprofit organization of Celebrity Educator, where we're providing professional development conferences and award ceremonies for principals, teachers, community educators, school resource officers, anyone who is providing knowledge to children and adults. I love being able to make sure that educators are getting what they need to be successful at their schools and in their personal lives. So we are looking forward on November 30th, which is on a Saturday, to come together and celebrate educators who have been nominated online through the Celebrity Educator website. We are looking forward to honoring those new individuals this year. Each year, we recognize somewhere between 25 and 30 educators on those award ceremony nights. The most amount of attendees that we've had to celebrate educators was 130, and the least amount we've had is 50. So about on an average, we normally have about 50 attendees, and that's a lot for me to handle, working a full-time job and running a nonprofit. But like I said, if we grow, I will be ready to grow because over these 10 years, I have been honing my skills at how to put on successful award ceremonies and conferences for school and community educators.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, please support her. This is going to be amazing. Like I said it before, congratulations again, Dr. Travis, on your 10th anniversary. This is pretty amazing. So I have time for about two more questions. What did failure teach you?
What failure taught me was to pretty much, I would say, it taught me to get up and move on. There's so much more to look forward to and accomplish in the world. We can't let past negativity hold us back. So for me, life hasn't always been a crystal fair, as Langston Hughes used to say, but I don't focus on the negativity. I do have challenges in life. I am human, but I'm going to tell you this. With Celebrity Educator, it keeps a smile on my face and compassion in my heart. So I always look forward to the future and the great things that I can achieve with that organization to help make teaching conditions and environments better for our educators and our children.
Love, love, love it. So please tell the listening audience, Dr. Travis, how they can follow and contact you.
Okay, one way to follow me is to go on to Facebook. I'm always on Facebook. I love social media. You can actually type in Celebrity Educator Fan Page. That's one way to reach me on social media and other educators, here in the United States and internationally. Also, you can join one of our Facebook groups. We have a National Celebrity Educators Facebook group. We also have a Texas Facebook group for celebrity educators where all the educators from Texas, principals, and school teachers are there. We have Georgia, Ohio, Michigan, the state of Florida. And if you didn't hear your state's name called and you are an educator and you would like to be a moderator with me for your state, we'd love to bring in some new states on Facebook so that we can keep educators abreast of what's going on in their state educationally.
is pretty amazing. So please, listeners, reach out if you would like to get involved and start a chapter, or in your state. Dr. Travis is looking to expand more. So that is
Yes,
pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
thank you.
So what can we expect from you in the future?
Well, you can expect from me in the future. I have been working on some books, one on parent involvement and another one on celebrity educators, professional development. So you can look forward to those two books coming out in the future. In addition to that, one of my future goals is to have our conferences online. So I have had experience with doing virtual conferences and meetings online, but I would actually like to start doing more of that for celebrity educators. There are some exceptional and talented and gifted educators out there, and I would like to connect with all of them and be able to bring them together so that we can exchange best practices so that we can continue to help our nation become stronger in education for our children.
I love it, love it, love it. So please, please, please reach out to Dr. Travis and connect with her because she is definitely making a difference throughout the world. So if you would like to get involved, please reach out to her and connect because she's looking to collaborate. I would like to thank you, Dr. Travis, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to let me interview you today. It has been a pleasure, and I wish you much success. And I'm so excited to see what God is going to do for you in 2019.
Thank you so much, Ms. Ashley, for the opportunity on being on your radio show tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. I look forward to inviting you back.
All right, thank you so much. Have a great evening.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
I would like to give a special thanks to two of my mentors, Tammy Collins Marquis and John Schamberger. Also, I would like to give a special thanks to Dr. Larry White Sr. and author Kimberly McLemore. You all may follow me on Facebook at Ashley Little and on Instagram at _Ashley A. Little. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Creating Your Seat at the Table, where Ashley speaks with corporate professionals, celebrities, entrepreneurs, authors, and speakers who are transitioning or have transitioned to entrepreneurship.